An estimated 12,000 Saints fans made their way uptown to Tulane University's Yulman Stadium for the night practice here at Saints training camp. I'm Todd Graffagnini, John DeShazier, here on Benson Field at Yulman Stadium. It is the New Orleans Saints training camp show right here on CST. JD, practice ended a little while ago, and as you can tell, people here are still fired up. It was a great night. The Saints were able to get some very good work in, but it's a great change of pace for the kind of doldrums as training camp wears on.
Well, they've been here multiple years for this night practice, and as you can see, they continue to crescendo and go higher and higher in terms of fan participation, fan engagement, and I think the players enjoy the atmosphere. As you mentioned, you can hear the cheering in the background, and that goes on this entire practice. It's almost as if they're having a live scrimmage or something of that nature.
Let's hear from head coach Sean Payton as he talks about the trip to Tulane.
I think anytime you change the routine up, push practice back. I thought they handled it well. The other thing is we get a great turnout, and I think it's just another exposure for our fans. But the facility is fantastic. You get a sense that the crowd's right on you here, and our training camp's attendance has been great. But I think this every year is a real good change up. I think it's good for the fans and for us. We've tried to, in our 13 years, really celebrate and pay attention to those who came before us. And I think the Bensons have done a great job of really creating that culture for our alumni, not just our current players. And so there's a number of reasons it makes sense to be back here.
Let's hear from linebacker Alex Anzalone on coming to Tulane and practicing.
Yeah, it's awesome. Obviously, we don't get an atmosphere like this we get somewhat of an atmosphere at the facility, but, this stadium atmosphere is different, and, it's cool being in Uptown and at Tulane and all that, and, really feeling the New Orleans vibe and all the fans and all that. So, it's a lot of fun for us.
And now from wide receiver TreQuan Smith.
It just feels amazing to be back, in front of all our fans, showing great support. Anytime we come to practice and, as fans out here, we want to give them our best image of us coming up this year. And it's just an awesome feeling, just to be back with the guys and just, playing football again.
You had a big catch today. How did it feel to do it again in front of all these fans?
It feels wonderful, just to showcase my talent to the fans, not only to my teammates, but to the fans as well. It's just about, practicing, coming out every day and, preaching what you practice. And, that's our offense, a high-power offense. So, ball come our way, I'm expected to catch it.
Well, JD, rookie Saquan Hampton, the safety from Rutgers, second straight practice. He comes up with a pick, both athletic plays, picking off Teddy Bridgewater on Saturday and Drew Brees here tonight. He continues to make plays and impressing these coaches.
Well, Graff, honestly, I thought he was going to come in and probably be a guy who contributes on special teams. And that still could possibly happen, obviously, as a rookie. But he's come in and he's shown some ball skills. He's shown some knowledge in that defensive backfield. They like guys who are smart. They like guys who are tough. Saquan Hampton seems to fit the bill.
Well, let's hear from head coach Sean Payton and Alex Anzalone on how Saquan has impressed during camp.
He had a big play tonight. He's got good hands, and he's one of those players, the ball kind of finds him a little bit, so I've been encouraged. He's smart.
Was he particularly a special team standout, or that was an added?
Well, I think when you read a vision for a player, you feel like he's developing safety and a guy that we feel confident that's going to be able to come in and help right away. So you're trying to read the vision in year one. And that doesn't take anything away from him defensively, but it's just, as you look at a rookie making the roster and then what he can do in the first part of the season, that was the early vision.
He's definitely coming along. Obviously he's one of those guys that, he doesn't really say a lot, but he just works. And, obviously his work during training camp is coming to fruition. You see him making these plays because of the way he's been pushing.
When we come back, we'll head to the indoor facility for the Zion Williamson Quarterback Challenge as the New Orleans Saints training camp show rolls on from Yulman Stadium right here on CST. Welcome back to the New Orleans Saints training camp show right here on CST. I'm Todd Graffagnini. This is John DeShazier. One of the most anticipated quarterback challenges took place just about a week ago as new Pelican Zion Williamson joined the fray in the indoor facility.
All right, here we are, Saints and Pelicans QB Challenge, number 4 here at Saints training camp. We decided to come inside because we have a very special guest, Zion Williamson from the Pelicans, and who joined the party too? AK, Alvin Kamara. Here he is. He's here.
All time, so I just came out here to do a little something. I'm just chilling.
So here's what we're gonna do. We got a little combo match here, all right? So this is gonna involve shooting baskets. It's also gonna be involve throwing footballs at the basket. So here's what we're gonna do, all right? 3 shots with the basketball. The first one from the hoop on the left side, that's worth 2 points. The second one from the hoop on the right, that's worth 2 points. Then you'll come back to the NBA plus 3-point line here. This will be worth 3 points, all right? Then you're gonna go back for a 30-yard throw with a football. If you throw it and hit anywhere on the backboard, that's worth 1. If you're inside the square, it's worth 2. If you hit the rim, it's worth 3. If you go inside the bucket, it's worth 5. Then you get to go back for a bonus throw from the 40-yard line, which will be a 50-yard throw. If you, same point values apply, but if you make that shot, it's an automatic win. Automatic win. Zion said, that's money in the bank. He's got this. I'd also like to say that, man, before we started here, Zion said that all the QBs and AK are gonna get his first pair of brand Jordan Zions. We appreciate that. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Hey, I'm 13. What size?
I'm 11 and a half, brother. If you got it.
Well, okay.
Hey,
yeah.
man, y'all hear
Brand
that?
Jordan. Yeah, that's right. First
y'all
pair.
got
Here
it.
we go.
Got it.
All right, let's get it started. AK's first, then Zion, then the QBs. Hey, make your picks right now. Let's go. Come on, AK. I'm sorry. Oh, there you go. All right.
Come here. Damn. I've been throwing the ball all day. That's really what the problem is. Damn.
Oh, there you go. All right, he's in now. Hey, okay. All right. Stacking them. All right.
When I'm at the 20? From my angle, it looked like it was going in.
Hey, that looks pretty though, JT.
Come on, man. I used to move back in the day. I used to move back in the day.
Let's get this 3 point. Oh, we're spinning. Oh,
I thought it was in.
Today is my day.
There you go. There you go. Hey. Oh, come on. This will put me in the lead right here.
Get back in the game.
In the lead, yeah. In the lead.
Give me the
Oh,
in the lead, baby.
Five. Time out. Where my gloves at?
My day. Today is my day.
Feeling confident in 6.
Oh my goodness. Ow! That was my second sport. No! All right, we are in a one-tie situation. The score is tied 6-6 with me and Teddy, so everybody's back in it now. So here's what we're gonna do. Sudden death, 1 shot, top of the key. Basically, if you make it and everybody else misses, you win. Here we go.
Oh my God. Told y'all it's my day. Go look at my comment on Instagram under Drew's post.
Hey, let's end this. Let's end this. Let's end this. Oh my goodness gracious. Hey, just put it in my hand. Put it in my hands, all right? Hey, that was fun. I think we should do that again. Once we get our new brand Jordans, we'll roll this back one more time. All right.
No, I'm not gonna allow this. You know, we were warming up, and he wasn't hitting nothing, but he can hit that.
Hey, you know what that is? That's game time, baby.
That's
game
not.
time.
This is for the fans.
Final segment of the show, New Orleans Saints training camp show right here on CST. JD, it's been pretty much Groundhog Day as far as training camp goes. This was really kind of the first little hiccup in the routine, but now as we head into what is going to be game week, of course, Friday night in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome against Minnesota, this is going to be a little bit of a staggered week for the team.
Yeah, Monday afternoon was a late practice. It was pushed back because of the night practice on Sunday. Tuesday, an off day. Wednesday, back to work. Thursday, a walkthrough before Friday's game. And Friday's game is really what we're all looking forward to. As Bill Parcells says, this is what they lift all them weights for. So hopefully we're waiting for them to get on that field Friday and show what they can do.
No question about it. And again, Friday night against the Minnesota Vikings at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome, 7 o'clock. As JD mentioned, Tuesday is an off day. So we will be back right here on CST on Wednesday to talk more New Orleans Saints training camp. For John DeShazier, I'm Todd Graffagnini. See you Wednesday right here on CST.